Hello, everybody. Welcome, my honey. Love
Thank
you.
I love you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, honey. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we always want to know how can people start relationships
Mm-hmm.
that lead to marriage. What are the steps?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You want to start a relationship that leads to marriage. First thing, all relationships start with friendship. You got to be friends with that person. You see, most people make the mistake of wanting to relate to somebody who is distant, who is strange, who is alien,
Yeah.
and they ignore the friend, the one who's always with you, talking to you, checking on you, yeah? The one you're so accustomed to. That is the right person to start a relationship with. But the foundational aspects of a good relationship are usually instrumental, like doing something with somebody. Like, let's say you sing together in the same choir, or you work in the same office or the same department. You've got certain things in common.
Yeah.
Those ones become fundamental foundations of the relationship. And then after that, of course, proximity, being close. Okay, maybe eating together without expecting anything. Because if you start bringing your expectations for reciprocity, that you need to reciprocate how I feel towards you, even before these things are communicated, that sabotages relationship. So you need to be as natural as possible, as practical in the things you do together.
Yeah.
Because what you do together will give you proximity, closeness. It ensures that you keep meeting over and over again.
Yeah.
And as you go for lunch together, and as you do assignments together, if you're in school, or if you're in university, for example, or as you practice singing together, or farming, or as you practice law together, you'll start finding yourself getting attracted to each other. Sometimes one may already be attracted, but they shouldn't express that yet. The friendship needs to grow. Then it will become so natural that over lunch you wonder, where is so and so? See, the relationship is growing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when you're going home, you want to catch taxi together or public transport together, or you want to give the other person a lift if you have a car, for example. That's how relationships build up. If you stick to it that way, a time will come when it will be right to say, okay, I think we're going somewhere. Can we take this and watch her, for example? But if you get into a relationship, or you want to get in a relationship and to be loved right now, and they must love you back, and then it has to be exclusive, nobody should be involved in this thing, such relationships become so saturated that they end, and usually they end very painfully. Yeah.
Wow. So, honey, so the beginning of a relationship is not dating.
Not really.
Yeah.
Do things together. You see, dating makes the whole thing exclusive.
Exactly.
But why are you making it exclusive without a foundation? Because that exclusive relationship will start bringing pain. Yeah, I may upset you. Do you have a strong enough foundation for us to weather that storm? You see, if it is too saturated, and especially people, they're kissing all over and and stuff like that, maybe even sleeping together, and they are so saturated, then it reaches a point where, like the way the Bible says, don't take too much honey because it will make you vomit. You reach a point where you don't want to see each other. And the foundation is too weak to handle that kind of a demand. Foundations are built by the things you do together, the things you have in common, okay? And then talking, a lot of conversation, not necessarily about the relationships, but about life in general, the things you do together, things you like about each other. After that, even if you quarrel, you easily reconcile because you have a strong foundation to run back to. This thing cannot crumble. It's built on a solid foundation. And then, of course, as a child of God, you learn to pray as well. Yeah? Praying together, building each other up, building each other's faith together. You study the Bible together, help each other with work, assignments, whatever. But just do things together. That will give you a powerful foundation for a good relationship.
Thank you. That is so detailed and so beautiful. We really appreciate your wisdom, honey.
Thank you, baby.
Till next time, we love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.